BagFuel, baby.
BagFuel, we back. Got my partner Hynaken to the right of me,
Boom,
of course.
boom.
Go to bagfuel.com, go cop my cookbook, cop his BagFuel baby sweatshirts, and get it popping. If you want the consultation, DM us directly so we can get it on. Today we got a special guest. You know, we do this Financial Wednesdays type of thing. So we're bringing the people in, and we don't get a chance to sit down with a lot of females that's really getting money.
Yeah.
So I want the people to meet Princess Dior. That's it, right?
Yes.
Where you get that name from, first of all? Because everybody's like Princess and everybody's Dior.
So my real name is Princess.
Okay.
And I always wear Dior, so they be like Dior. So that's
So your
how I
mama
came.
named you Princess?
Yeah.
That's some Atlanta shit. You from Atlanta, right?
No, I'm from LA.
Oh, you from LA?
Crenshaw.
Oh,
Crenshaw.
Lord.
Yeah.
Crenshaw.
I'm from the city.
You not no blood or no Crip or nothing?
Nah, but I was raised with the Crips though, so yeah.
Oh,
That
God.
makes now I see why you don't wear red.
I did not say that.
I'm just
I like red. I'm a Delta too, so shout out to the Deltas. So,
What's
yeah.
that like being the sorority thing?
I love it. Good networking. Got me in a lot of rooms. Got me a lot of business. So family.
Is that why you did it, though? Or was it initially something that you just wanted to do?
I did it for the network, and then due to them being businesswomen too as well. So I've seen a lot of strong entrepreneurs, and so that's what drove me to being a Delta.
What drove you to getting this money that you be getting? And tell the people exactly what do you do? Because I saw you be on something say you made like 1.5 million and all this other type of stuff.
Yeah, it went crazy. So my mom got me into entrepreneurship at a young age, me selling water on the corner for $1 and stuff like that. And it's always been instilled in me. And so one day I started my car rental business from my uncle with bad credit, no money. I just leveraged my NFL friends' cars. And then from there, I scaled my car rental business, and now we have helicopters, PJs.
You leveraged their cars, meaning what? What did you do? You asked them to borrow their cars and you rented the cars?
Yep. I asked them to borrow their cars because they was just sitting. You know, NFL players, they in season for a year probably. So they G-Wagons, McLarens, Rolls Royce, they were just sitting. So I added them to my uncle's fleet, and my uncle was paying me like $10,000 a month without doing no work. And then from there, I just scaled to get my own Lamborghini and McLaren.
So that's how you became the Lamborghini Princess.
You feel me?
Because that's your name.
Right.
Because when we go on your gram, they be like, is she a scammer? Is she some athlete's girl? Is she going crazy on OnlyFans? And you just be like, because you know so many times we've seen people talk in the financial world and the results ain't matching up to the lifestyle. So when I see you, the worst car I've seen you drive is a G-Wagon.
Yeah. So we got the G-Wagon, daily car.
Yeah, look at that. You're exactly what Jermaine Dupri described. Young women in Atlanta driving G-Wagons.
Daily. So yeah, turned my liability into an asset though. So I haven't paid a car note since 2016 due to me starting my car rental business.
How active is that? People renting out those luxury cars and high-end cars.
It's very active because I have high-end clientele. So I have the celebrities coming in. I got the princes coming in, people from overseas, from Tokyo, China coming in. I drive these cars all the time, people from Dubai. And I also have like the Sprinter vans and black trucks too as well. So I have a variety of stuff.
How did you get the word out to promote these type of businesses?
So me living in LA and me having my uncle too as well, we was already doing like productions for like movie sets and stuff like that. So everybody just knew I did car rentals, and they just always came to me in any city. So I can get cars in Miami, New York, Atlanta, doesn't matter. So it's just because of my personal brand and me always driving luxury cars.
But what was the process to you linking up, building the relationships? I know you ain't just dropped the cars here and it just happened. Like, how would you build the relationships around the country to be making the move? And this is just a car rental business. We didn't even talk about your copter yet and all this other type of stuff. You know what I'm
She got a helicopter.
She got a helicopter.
I think it's just having great relationships and just having great customer service too as well. And also not taxing somebody because they are a celebrity or because they have money, but giving them like a great deal and a good experience. I feel like all the time, like with your brand, you might come to Atlanta, somebody might tax you $1,500 for a Lamborghini, but based off our relationship, I'm just gonna give you the regular price with no tax, you know what I mean? And people like that, and they will send me like more customers too as well, because I'll drop the car off to them, and I'll give it to them like an extra day too as well, and I'll give them like a deal, like a day off if they rent it for like more than 5 days, stuff like that.
What's your mental like when you meeting a dude knowing that you making this money and probably they don't make the money that you make. Is that concerning for you?
That is a great question. So I've dated men who don't make as much money as me, but as long as they have a great mindset of they want to become an entrepreneur or an investor, then we can work together. I call it, co-captain and the head captain, right?
You're only giving part of the answer.
So
though.
I would ask you
you
one more
mean?
question. So,
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
so if you meet me and we like each other, you
Yeah.
cool with paying for my shit?
You said what?
If you meet me and
Yeah.
I like each other, I'm making $80,000
Yeah.
and you making 1.5 million. Who's paying for our shit? Me or you?
So let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it.
So I date. I know who I'm dating, right?
Okay.
So I know you can afford to take me bowling. I know you can afford to take me to a steak restaurant. Not every day, but sometimes, right? So I'm not gonna never run up the bill on you. I'm not gonna never make you feel less than a man, right? Because I know who I'm dating. I'm not gonna make you pay for my Lamborghini because you can't afford my Lamborghini, but you can fill up my gas tank. You can be a man and take my take my car to get washed and stuff like that. Those are manly things that you should do that you know that you can provide for. All the other stuff, lifestyle stuff, that's what I wanted. So I know that I can provide for that for me, right? So as my man, if you wanted to make the money, as far as starting a business, you tell me your idea and I'm gonna help you get the funding for you to make the money that you want. Because you probably don't want to be stagnated if you allow me to.
Because you said something interesting. As long as you see they got the potential, right?
Yeah.
Now, how long are you gonna tolerate the lack of success of the potential not flourishing? What's the timeline? Because if a man got a potential and it takes him 12 years, I don't see no woman eating for 12 years.
Nah. So with me, I feel like I have the
6 months?
I can give it 6 months.
Oh my God.
Student loan.
She act like 6 months is a long time.
No.
You know it takes 9 months to have a baby, right?
Hold on. But hold on though.
All right, let me let it cook.
Let's talk about it. It depends on what you want to do. Let's just say I get you 100K in funding. You want to start a car wash business. It's not going to take us a long time to start a car wash business for you to get to the money.
Princess.
What?
What if I don't want your help and no money? I just want to fuck with you and make the money I'm making. I don't want you to get me no money. I don't want no new business. I don't want to be. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to chill with you.
That's cool. That's what you want to do. Now, if
that's what you want to do.
Hold on. Now but you asked me though, would I date somebody who's making $80,000, right?
Yes.
Okay, making $80,000, I want my man to become an entrepreneur. So I wouldn't date somebody that just.
But what if I don't want to be an entrepreneur? So I gotta do it on your rules?
No, I'm saying I'm gonna date somebody who wants to become an entrepreneur or an investor. $80,000.
So you know you're gonna like an entrepreneur.
So
you know you're not gonna like the dude to drive the Uber?
No, I'm not dating nobody who drives the Uber. However, I'm not dating nobody who is just relying on a paycheck where a boss can fire you at any time, especially if I'm having your kid. I'm not doing it. So you have to become an investor. If you love your job, you love being a lawyer.
I can't drive an Uber. I make $80,000.
That's cool. I'm not driving nobody who drives an Uber.
But he makes the $80,000 criteria.
Ain't nobody driving Uber making $80,000.
So you already know you don't like me because I drive an Uber?
I'm not saying I don't like you because you drive an Uber.
What is she saying, everybody?
I'm not saying
well,
I don't
since
like
she's
you
a car girl.
I'm not dating somebody who just
drives an Uber.
No, who just stuck at $80,000. No, I'm not doing it.
Let me ask you this. So what if y'all both at Lenox Mall, right?
Yeah.
And y'all both valeting the car, and you decide to have the Urus, and this gentleman pulls up in a 2025 Prius.
Yeah.
Are you going to judge him?
No, absolutely not.
What if it's a 2011 Prius with no hubcaps?
I'm judging anybody with no hubcaps.
Yeah.
Why? He might be that dude.
I'm judging anybody with no hubcaps.
It's all about your perception, right? How you pull up, how you gotta look good too as well. I don't care if you have a Prius or a Honda, as long as you have that aura and you have that drive and you are who you are. Money doesn't make people. Like you're the person, right?
So why I can't make $80,000 and drive an Uber?
You're talking about dating. You're talking about in my life right now, I'd rather talk to somebody who has a corporate job, right? Let's say if I'm dating somebody who's an engineer or something, they have to know how to invest their money because at any given day they can get fired, and that's my argument.
Let me ask you this though, Princess. What if that's your role, and that's effed up to say?
Yeah.
What if that is your role to be that investor and take care of that, and he do the other stuff? Why does it have to be both of y'all?
That's cool.
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah, you ain't answer the question, Princess.
Why does it have to be both of y'all investing? Not to say anything
Why
wrong
you
with
can't
that.
just be the lead dog, Princess? Why I can't drive the
It don't
Uber?
make a pussy wet.
Why I can't drive the Uber and you the
What's up
lead
with
dog?
this Uber?
You the lead dog.
I'm not
Because you
dating
said
nobody.
80 grand and now
It's
you
really- it's
changed
really-
it. You
Wait,
changed
wait.
it
What I changed it
because
to?
you said I can make 80 grand, but I can't drive an Uber. Is what you said.
I don't want nobody to drive Uber though.
But you said the 80 grand was
80,000
cool.
too. So with me, I'd rather date somebody who's a corporate. Corporate is like lawyer, engineer, stuff like
See,
that.
I got a problem because
What's
if
the
I-
question? What's the question?
No,
I'm letting
let me
you
say this. If I made the 1.5 million a year like you make, right? I don't care if my woman makes 75,000
That's
or a
cool.
girl that I'm dating
That's
or she
cool.
drive a car. Why is it different when a woman make the money? They gotta have
Let's-
all these lofty standards for the partner.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Because most men are intimidated by women who make a lot of money too as well. Right?
Intimidated in
It's
what
a
way?
It's a lot of men that I've
Y'all are
dated.
mean. They're
The
not
black-
intimidated.
No,
Y'all just
no.
mean.
It's a lot of men who feel intimidated by women who make a lot of money
What do
because
you mean
they feel
intimidated?
As far
Explain
as like,
that.
let's talk about it. So let's just
true.
say next week I wanted to go on a vacation and you had to ask your job to take off.
Yes, let
That
him
can
finish.
be intimidated to some men. I'm not talking
No,
about
it's
all.
not.
I'm not talking about all men, but some men. It has. I'm talking about in my experience though. You haven't experienced what I experienced because you're not a woman.
No, but
But I'm saying-
He's not making 1.5 million either.
hold on. But I've dated girls who can do that. And the number one thing the most offensive thing you can ever do to a woman as a black man
He always said this.
is have a regular job and work 60 hours. That dries her up. Can we go to Miami real
That drives
quick?
Princess up too, because she just
No.
said it.
No. I gotta call my
No.
boss. If I said I gotta call my boss,
To get permission.
oh, it's over. I know the relationship has 6 months.
I gotta call my boss to get permission. Princess is like, this
This
not
ain't
gonna
But
gonna
I've
work.
dated men who have 9 to 5 jobs and it
Are
worked
you still
out.
dating him? Did it work out?
It didn't work out. Let me tell you why it didn't work out.
No,
though.
let her talk. I want to
Tell
hear
you why
this.
it didn't work out because we've been knowing each other since I was like in college though. So he's seen me without nothing to something, right?
Okay.
To now. So we grew up with each other. So we literally outgrew each other. Of course, I looked at his vision board. He want to have Bentleys. He want to get daycares and real estate and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But he's not a risk taker. He's comfortable where he's at.
Why didn't you take the risk for him?
I tried to. But then-
Apologies on that.
And I tried to, and I learned too from like my male friends telling me sometimes you can't tell a man what to do. They have to do it on their own.
He got one
right.
to do
They
it.
have to want to do it. So I can push you, fix your credit, do this, do that. But then they have to want it, and I'm just antagonizing them on wanting
He's
them more
getting
than them, more than
Then
them.
it becomes resentment.
Yeah. So
eventually. You're
I
right.
learned from that relationship too as well. So that's why I said when it comes to working a person who works a 9 to 5, I personally, due to my experience, I would love to date somebody who works in a corporate job, whatever, but I would love them to also be an investor too as well so we can have something to talk about.
But if he
too
has
as
a
well.
corporate job,
That
he
means
can't
70
just
hours.
get up and go on vacation.
We can plan it though.
Princess, you
No.
can't.
You know why she said plan now?
We can plan it.
No, because the job is so prestige. She's a lawyer. Yo, let me tell you something. I was at a family.
Y'all gotta chill.
Hold
Y'all
on.
gotta chill, Princess.
Let me show you something. Let me show you. I'm gonna tell a personal story. I went to a family
Okay, go ahead.
barbecue on Saturday, right? My pops gets the microphone. He says, "Stop everything. I got an announcement to make." I want to thank all the people that came out here. I want to thank my 2 daughters who made the trip to come out here. My mom's looking at him like, okay. I want to thank my nephew who came out here.
How do you skip his son?
So, you know why he mentioned my 2 sisters and my
Because
cousin?
they're doctors and
Doctor, lawyer, and a real estate mogul. He can't explain to the people, I can make Clue can bring a bag of $20 million for me and I'm good. Because I never did it in a suit and tie, it's an issue. And that's what I see with the women. The title is so impactful. And you know what? Let me not say women. In society, it's different. Doctor, lawyer.
Niggas is groupies too.
Yeah, niggas is groupies. I
Niggas
apologize
is
for that.
groupies too.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we gotta really get past the titles and figure out, is this person really a caliber of an individual that's gonna excel past a certain point? That's my closing point on that point.
I think women they just doing their thing. How yo, how do you maintain a helicopter and are you making money off of that too?
Yeah, so I got investors. So I got a helicopter for the tourists. We can make a lot of money in New York, as you see. Like people do
But them
tours all the
joints be
time.
crashing. Them joints be crashing.
I mean, not all of them.
It's one accident per year in New York City where somebody dies on the top.
That's not a lot.
People crash cars all the time and die. So, I mean, what?
A day, like maybe an hour. Pause.
There's
That's not
nothing
a
in the
lot.
air. There's nothing in the air. It should
Yo,
not be
you
happening.
bugging on that one, bro.
Yo.
One a year?
That's a lot. That's New York. That ain't the world. That's New York City. On these bullshit tours that they go on every day. The same niggas is driving them. They know where the buildings is at. Stop. It ain't no new
Esso.
niggas. They know where the
Esso.
buildings is at. They going on the same route.
It would take 1,000 years to have 1,000 crashes. You can do that in America in just cars alone.
All right, well, how do you maintain a copter? What is the purpose of buying a copter?
Yeah.
So it costs the same amount as buying a Lamborghini Urus too as well. So they cost the cheapest one like $250,000 to probably like $500,000 based off the year and model. I mean year and hours. I'm sorry, years and hours. And then the big ones y'all see in New York are like $800,000 to $1 million too as well.
House.
So yeah, and so it's cheaper than buying a PJ, right? You know,
Way cheaper.
everybody dream is like, I'm buying a private jet, but the maintenance is so crazy that it's not ideal for us to get one because the maintenance is crazy. Where a helicopter, it's cheaper to store it. The fuel is cheaper too as well, and you're
What
making
about the
more
flight
money.
crew costs?
It's reasonable too as well. So everything. The park Bobby like in Atlanta about $2,000, $3,000 a month. Around that.
Like paying a garage.
Yeah. Well, you know, the PJ, it costs more.
No,
That's why you
I-
always see them moving all the time, right?
Yeah, you lose so much money when it's on the ground. I was told,
Yeah.
like, it's like
Are you having trouble dating?
Am I-
Because I wouldn't want to date her.
Why?
I'm like, because she's pulling up with a copter and the Aris and the Bentley. I'm cool. Let me go get my shit. I'm good. I got my own little house. I got my own nice little
So
car.
how you pull up to Magic City, Princess?
A black truck. Because Magic City parking is $100.
$100, yes.
They got me one time and I'm not going back.
Yeah, you
So
right
my
about it.
question, are you having problem dating?
Am I having problems dating? What's your definition of having problems dating?
Looking for your soulmate.
Whoa. Nigga, you know the definitions. You ain't stop playing with me. Are you having problems or not?
I have a good roster right now. So
Oh,
Yo,
she,
you
she
know
moving
what-
like Cheyenne Bryant.
You know what's different? Women are openly talking about their rosters now.
yeah.
I respect that.
There's no
though.
backlash.
I respect that.
I have a good roster right now.
All right, what does each one do then? Because they can't all be dicking
You
you.
got starting five?
I only do 3. I can't do.
Oh.
I'm too busy. That's too much. I do. It's only 3.
So
And
who's the
what-
food nigga?
What's the what?
One of them takes you out to eat more than the other two. We talking to
That's the funny broke one.
No, none of them broke.
Oh.
All of them got good careers.
Okay.
Yeah, they all got good careers.
I
So
get,
why you
let me
ain't
hold
pick
on.
one?
One of them's a firefighter.
Because I'm trying to figure out who I really like.
You don't like them then?
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Tell them you want all 3. You can afford it.
I don't want all 3. Who
You-
can afford?
You got 1.5 million. You can poly them to death.
Hold on.
Niggas,
So check this out.
niggas are not expensive
No,
like women.
I'm not-
You
I'm
only
not
gotta pay.
tricking.
You ain't gotta pay.
I'm not tricking.
With the
I
1.5
don't
million, you're
trick.
not tricking.
Nope. I don't trick.
That's why she ain't got no nigga.
No, I don't.
She
I
got
don't
3.
trick. I'm not tricking.
How
I'm
you not tricking with
I'm not-
1.5?
You the cheapest LA girl I've ever met.
I'm not tricking on a dude I'm dating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. Say that in
What's
reverse.
tricking? What's tricking to you? Let's bust this down. What's tricking?
All right, let's talk about it. So I was dating a dude, right?
Yeah.
And so before I met him, he was getting tricked on. Like girls was buying him like all type of expensive equipment, telling him to take him to trips, all type whatever.
What is he, a rapper?
Whatever he wanted. He was in the marketing.
Okay, cool.
Whatever he wanted, she was gonna do. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that off the jump. Like I gotta like know you, date you, and see what you need from me.
off the
when
jump.
I'm
But
off
I'm
the jump.
saying, but that's what women are doing right now. First date, they
Where they
tricking
at?
in Atlanta.
Pull up.
They
But
in
Atlanta-
Atlanta.
but see-
they
see-
in Atlanta tricking this
But
water
but Princess.
Because when I come with my standards, it's like you
But
asking for too much.
No, Princess, to be fair,
Be fair, let's talk about
no,
it.
Atlanta is an anomaly where it's what, 10 to 1.
Uh-huh.
So that's what it is. You got 10 women competing for one, and because of how things play out, that one is really less than one. I don't want to say on camera what that means.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna have to compete. If you don't want to compete and
I'm
trick,
not-
leave. You can go to Miami.
Now that's cool, but the way they tricking,
Take your helicopter.
it's crazy. I'm not tricking like that.
Why?
No, because
Take your helicopter and fly to Miami.
Because I like with
You
me.
like what? Porting?
No. I do. I like courting. Like respectfully though, because I feel like
Courting
most-
with sex? courting with sex.
Yeah, if I'm dating that person.
Okay, I'm just saying, because courting is it.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you for a definition. I'm not trying to get because some people think courting is there's no sex involved. There's nothing. Okay,
but
go ahead.
I'm not having sex with them like off the jump when I first meet them, of course, nah. But all I'm saying is I like my man to court me. I want my man to take me out on dinners and stuff like that. Even
With
I don't care.
80,000?
I don't care how much money I make.
He can't afford it.
He can't afford it.
Not with 80,000.
Shut up, Esso. Anybody can afford a date.
Not with 80,000.
Yes, you can take me both.
One date. We talking about multiple dates.
Yes,
Princess.
you can. Yes, you can.
I gotta pay bills. We just had a man on this show that taught school. Wait, let me say this. In Atlanta, and I almost fell on the floor when he said, after taxes and everything, I had $2,000 a month. Where you going with that, bro? I said,
date.
You ain't have no bitches. He was like, I didn't. You need money.
And Princess.
But how many people are you dating though?
No, Princess.
Yeah.
Stop. Do you know how much per hour you got to make $2,000 a month?
How much?
That's $25.
Yeah, $25 an hour.
$25 an hour.
Okay,
hold on. That's
used to sound like
$10
good
more
money.
than minimum wage.
Okay.
And that's still not enough for me to take you past the Cheesecake Factory.
Well, you shouldn't date me then. That's all I'm saying. Don't. Date somebody that you should date. Date in your tax bracket. That's what he's talking about.
Why do I have to date my tax bracket when you said 80 grand is cool? You going back on the word.
But I'm saying 80,000 is cool to date though. But I'm saying I'm not telling you to take me to fucking Tulum. You can't afford bowling. You can't afford a movie. You can't afford a good restaurant.
Did you hear me say the nigga said he got 2,000?
Who's making $2,000 a month?
A lot of a school teacher, a professional corporate school teacher.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not dating a teacher neither?
No.
She said, I'm not dating a teacher or Uber driver. Well, who the hell are you dating?
I'm dating somebody who's financially able to date. That's who I'm dating. You got to pick and choose.
These women is tough because there's a lot of women out here that's dating that's not financially. They can't date financially, and then the men.
But you picked
So why won't you pick? So why won't you pick a man up? I'm not picking him, but you got 1.5. Pick the man up.
No, I mean, yeah, of course.
We need people like you. No, it's a real tip. We need the women to stick with the men because this is the thing that I've been telling the women.
Okay, go ahead.
And this wouldn't apply to you because you work for yourself. But in the corporate world, the women is the ones that they're giving a job to, especially the black women, right? Which is fucking up, which is messing up, like I stopped cursing, which is messing up the structure within the house.
Yeah.
Because us men, we're willing to take y'all with the McDonald's job. You look good. You're nice to me. We got great chemistry.
Yeah.
I'm looking to just be like, yo, I got you. I'm not even thinking about your shit. But on the flip side, if I give you the money, you're not gonna give me that grace.
What you mean? What you mean by that?
You just said you're not dating a nigga who is a school teacher. If I went
you said the dude got 6 months to figure it out.
But that's because I'm dating based off my experience, right? When I told you what happened in my experience, me dating a 9-to-5er. That was my experience, right? I was dating somebody who didn't want to go to the next level. And that's okay. If you want to stay where you're at, that's okay. That's your life. You love what you're doing, stay right there. But I know where I'm going and I know what I want for my future.
What's the next level in description?
As far as like building with each other.
See, you're using abstract words.
No.
Building.
Let me finish.
Apologies for cutting you off.
So let's say I wanted to build a family, right? I want to have a family. I feel like as a man, right? Because I don't want to take. I see my mom and dad. Like my mom and dad was together growing up, so I see how a man's supposed to hold down the household.
You're right.
So even if whoever I'm dating, I still want that man to have those same like roles as a man, paying the bills and stuff like that. However, if I do have to go 50-50 because you do fall on hard times, I can do that based off the money that I do make. I don't have no problem with that.
But Princess, that's where I was gonna go to.
You said what?
Your mom make 1.5?
No.
So you're the first millionaire in your family?
Yeah, my mom.
No, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Think about what I just asked you. Let's just take it back to your great-great-grandmother.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
So the experience you're living and what you're gonna push forward towards your legacy, it starts with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know, but because it starts with you, you're in a territory that no one has experience to guide you in. And that's fucked up for us. Because everybody's gonna be making more money because of inflation. We're not built for what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Relationship-wise. That's why I'm asking you. I'm like, maybe if you made the same money that your parents made, it could work, but that's unfair right now in today's economic structure.
That's why I asked. I said,
Yeah, we're fucked.
how are you? How is it dating?
Yeah.
Because
I feel like dating for me is fine based off who I pick to date. Like I said, I've dated people who work 9 to 5 who had.
Princess.
Hold on, I dated
You're
people.
right.
I dated people who had less than me. Okay, and when I tried to help them get to giving them resources and stuff like that, they don't want it as bad. So what you want me to do? Keep them in my life? Keep them taking them around?
But they
and stuff
don't
like
have
that?
to be an entrepreneur.
But they are entrepreneurs. I haven't dated a 9 to 5 worker since my last boyfriend though.
And that
That's what
seemed
I'm
like
saying.
that's the only nigga you liked.
What? The 9 to 5 worker?
Yes.
That's my dog.
That's
That's my dog though.
my point.
That's my dog.
That might
But
be
you
your
make it. But you make it.
Princess.
But
we
Princess,
outgrown each other. We
relationship-
gone.
I don't like that word. Outgrown,
relationships is supposed to be about love, togetherness,
Yeah, all the
affection,
time,
and it
yeah.
seems like when you talk about him, it seems like that was what was there.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
and there are aside. And I'm gonna move on after there are men that just want to be with their woman.
No,
That's
okay.
If he's out there going to work too, like
Yeah.
me and my wife separated, been separated for a long time.
Yeah.
She made a lot of money too.
Yeah.
And the problem was we didn't spend enough time together.
Yeah.
Right? And I made money too.
Yeah.
But I knew how to make money and still have time because I've been a manager.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I know how to manage my time
Yeah.
where I can make time for everybody. And as a man, when you're the breadwinner,
Yeah.
you don't have the luxury not to cater to the family. The woman does.
Yeah, of
the
course.
woman can just go out and say, I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
don't
niggas
gotta do
gotta take
nothing.
care of yourself. I'm the mother, I'm the wife, I'm making the money. But the husband, the wife is gonna come to him and say, yo, I still need time. The kids need time.
Yeah.
You still gotta learn
What did she
how to
say? I
balance.
cheated on him because he wasn't available. No one ever says
Yeah.
that's wrong. I've heard it
If a
think that
woman
way.
cheats on a man, it'd be like, yo, bro, you not available.
Yeah.
If the man cheats on a woman, yo, she's working hard.
Yeah.
How could you do that? It's the same
Nah,
premise.
And I feel you on that. And then somebody asked me too, like when would I slow down? Like if I do when I do get in a my next relationship, let's say this, in my next relationship, if we start taking off, like I'm probably not gonna coach as much, right? If I'm starting to build a family like that, I'm gonna do something separate to where it'll take up too much of my time, but I'm still making enough money to do the things that I love as far as like my
You're willing
my
to
own,
adjust.
As far as adjust, of course.
That's actually-
because
that's dope.
as a woman, I have to cook more. I have to be more affectionate to my man more. I have to show up for him more mentally based off what he's doing. And
about-
also to his kids too, also to our kids too as well. So I'm not gonna be able to be as busy as I am now, running around.
This is
and
the
stuff
scary
like
part
that.
because something happens when y'all get pregnant and your hormones and your body and your attitude change. It ain't even about the money no more. It's about, are you gonna be the same woman that I was having sex with before you had the baby? And fellas, 98.2% of the time, she's not the same woman. She's different.
That's postpartum though.
As soon as that purple goose start coming out,
God.
she's a different woman, dog.
We got I don't know if he has a child, but you got 3 fathers right here, and they all say the same story.
And we all got daughters. How about that?
Postpartum.
You know what they
though.
always say? The dudes that have daughters, the first girl's a daughter or a lot of daughters, they was going crazy in the streets.
Yeah, they always just say that. It could be true. So,
Yeah, funny.
on your business, you said that your mother had you selling water and doing all this.
Fire.
Yeah.
You learned the leverage from the football players that you met or the athletes or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Once you leveraged it and knew you wanted to keep building and making more money,
Yeah.
what was your thought process, your mental, and what were the steps that you decided to take?
My thought process was to get a mentor and get a coach, and then also to always network with people. So every relationship is important. Relationships gonna get you further than money. That's how I feel, and that has helped me go to the next level. Like me having access to NFL players, me being a student athlete, right? So we always
Oh, you was an athlete
yeah.
too?
So
I didn't know.
So I have relationships with people I went to college with.
What did you play? You played basketball?
Track in college, but I played
Track.
basketball too as well. So that, and then also people like trusting me with, the business I do have, to me being successful too as well. And you can't trust a lot of people when it comes to businesses. That's why I have like my business partner, J-Don Mickens. Yeah, he played in the NFL, and so we have a lounge together. We have a music studio together and stuff like that too as well. So that's somebody that entrusted me to come on his team as a woman to make sure his businesses are structured the correct way, and he has the funding to do things that he desires for after he finished playing football, so he won't go broke. And so that's what I'm saying. It comes from like me learning how to be successful when it comes to what my mom instilled in me, and then also to learning how to manage people as well.
Did you see the report that 86% of the basketball players' marriages fell?
I heard about it.
I think it's because of the money.
I think because of temptation.
But they didn't say that they fell because of the man. They are women that just walk
So
away.
what did they say they felt?
From what I heard,
Go on.
But-
the athletes say because of lifestyle and spending, within 5 to 7 years, those multimillionaires become high six figures, 800, 900,000. So now the wife is seeing it. She's seeing the tea leaves, and she's like, let me parachute out of here
Yep.
because we're going to be falling on hard times and we're still young.
And let's talk about that because that's very important. That's why athletes need to marry a woman who knows business, that has some type of business sense.
So
right?
so the woman could take their money?
No, not so
On the way out?
So, no. So let's talk about that so they can help manage the money. Look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has a woman team right now, right? And he's making multi-million. He knows what to invest in. He has a good, strong woman team, so they know what to do with his money, right? Marketing, sponsorship, and stuff like that. They have the money rolling in. But let's just say you have a woman on your side that knows how to not go shopping every day.
How about
Most
this?
women go shopping every day. Go to Gucci. I want to go to Gucci.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to go to Louis. I'm going to Turkey
That's a
Cave and stuff
trophy
like
wife.
that, right? But what if you have a woman who is business-minded, is on the same level as you, and can help you invest your
Here's
money?
the problem with that.
What?
No, I'm
Why
gonna
is
tell-
it always a problem?
I'm going to tell you why. Of the
It's
eventuality.
like right or wrong over here.
No. You're right. The eventuality is, though, they go so overboard that it could become bad. Example, Jaden Daniels. His mom's is his agent, big-time football player. He's now talking to Juju Watkins.
No, he was. He's not now.
Oh, well, they were
on the TV.
on
They
the
were
TV.
trying to sit next to him.
And out of everybody, she's not going to be a gold digger. She's going to come in with her own money. If not, she probably is making more than him at that time or comparable. And the moms get in front like, oh, no. Like she's some random, and that's when it becomes too much.
Yeah,
Maybe she didn't want Juju.
But that's his mom, though. That's not his woman.
So if you had a son, great NFL player, and he's talking to one of the top potential WNBA players, and you're saying get somebody who's like-minded in the same field and who understands money and the potentiality, you're gonna wreck that?
Am I gonna wreck? No, I'm not gonna wreck that. But do we really know that they was really dating though?
No,
Don't know
there
that.
wasn't. There was no dating.
Yeah, that was just.
She was just sitting. He was
Yeah.
at a game.
They were
And
cozy.
they put Juju. They left the seat open for Juju to sit next to him, and then the mother asked her to move
Yeah.
so she could sit in between him and Juju.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
wilded out.
I think that's.
She
I
wilded
think
out.
that's extra.
Yeah.
But
There you
I
go.
don't see nothing wrong with
Of course
you.
it wouldn't.
Well, hold on. I don't see. We'll go back to the main question of. I don't see nothing wrong with you having a woman that can help you manage your money. That's all I'm saying. I think you
How
should
about
have
getting a man to help you manage your
someone.
money? I can help you manage your money. I can manage 1.5 like a motherfucker.
Let's do it.
I'm
I ain't
good.
gonna front.
I got an accounting
Real
degree.
shit.
I
That
got
motherfucker-
I got an
What about-
accounting
Okay,
degree.
hold on. What about Gucci's wife right now? You don't think she did a good job with flipping his money?
Oh,
Gucci
my
man
Keisha.
wife.
Oh, when he left for the $1 million
Yeah.
to do the weight thing,
You don't think she? You
I
don't
think she got lucky. You asked me a question.
Why do you think she got lucky?
It was a trendy thing. He went to jail at the right time and left the money because everybody else is trying to do that same trend. That shit is played out now. That shit ain't all that no more.
Was it, so
And
you saying
everybody trying to
timing?
do it. She got lucky. It was timing.
But
That-
is
that's-
this all timing?
but that's-
There's nothing wrong with being
No, no, no,
lucky.
no.
I'm
And-
lucky
and
to
that's-
be here right now.
that's
I'm very
cool.
lucky.
But do you think she did a great job with his money though? Most women look at NBA YoungBoy. I don't know if it's true or not, but he said he gave his baby mama $1 million while he was in jail, and she changed her number.
So that goes back to your point
But
about
I'm just
why should
saying-
you have women manage your
I
money?
didn't say good. I said lucky.
But I'm just saying, I think you should have a woman who knows what she needs to.
But the
knows
other
what to
woman
do.
just ran off. He said with the $1 million. So it's
Yeah.
a it's a
Yeah, you
gamble.
gotta
It's a
learn how to
50-50
trust.
thing.
You gotta learn how to.
But I'm saying you would let
Yeah.
a man manage your money.
Well, let a man manage my money.
In a relationship, you find a good man to manage your money.
he knows what-
Is that good enough?
No, if he knows what to do with it, yeah.
BagFuel.
How's it BagFuel? No. It's not
Yo,
BagFuel.
come on,
It's not no-
princess. Princess. So I can't drive it. I'm almost done, goes. I
No,
swear to God.
no,
I swear to God.
You're not done.
I can't let it
You're
go
not-
with this one,
No,
goes.
no.
I can't drive an Uber, right?
You could,
All right.
I know.
If I make less than 100. I gotta be aspiring. At
I'm not
least,
saying-
well, what you say,
gotta
go?
learn how to invest your money.
Hold on, like you told Hynaken. Hold on. What did you say, Mr. Ghost? He can't be a teacher. I can't give people knowledge
What you mean, knowledge?
because I can't date you. I don't make enough money.
I never said you couldn't give me information.
No, a
Oh.
teacher. He said a teacher. They don't make enough money. Remember, you're not dating a teacher. A teacher
Okay, go
gives
ahead.
knowledge.
Okay,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Pay attention.
I thought you was trying to teach me something.
no,
Go
no.
ahead. Go ahead.
I can't, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta do all these things. And then beautiful princess says, a man should find a woman that can help manage the money. There is no requirement for the woman. She didn't say the woman had to make 6 figures. She didn't say the woman had to be progressive. She just said for the woman, just get a woman that can manage the money.
If they going broke.
Can I finish?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, my bad.
So I'm
All right.
saying, I'm closing out.
No,
So I'm
close
just,
out.
I'm
No, we ain't
just
closing
saying,
out.
I'm just saying, Princess Dior, I said she makes enough money to have a man help manage the money. Right? And then she said, that's okay. That's not the same criteria because I can manage your money. I would be then making my money from you then, correct?
Yeah.
All right then. So,
money?
so if me managing your money pays me more than 100, then we good?
If you know what to do with it. If you know what to do with it. I'm not about to just make you manage my money. And we getting a prenup too. You're not about to take my stuff either.
Bust out the prenup.
And you gotta get- and you gotta get a prenup.
Back
You gotta
in the
you gotta
day,
get a
women didn't
prenup.
like that word, prenup.
And you gotta get a prenup.
Once they started making money, that makes
I understand
sense.
the prenup. I get it.
And you gotta get a prenup.
Smart.
You know,
But look at
No prenup.
But also too, look at the rappers that are getting into these big deals too as well. They signing $1 million deals and they going broke because they can't recoup some of these rappers. They getting shows and
Because they're
stuff
not
like
really
that.
$1 million deals.
But I'm
That's
saying,
all fake.
But whatever they are, but
That's
I'm
all
saying
propaganda.
Is, but why? But my thing is, why do? Because you know this community more. Why are rappers signing these big deals and they don't know how to recoup?
They're not signing
they're not signing the deals. The
fake.
numbers are lie.
Oh, it's fake.
It's fake.
They're just saying that so you can get
So
excited.
you can get excited. It's not real. And then even when they did sign, the last
Let
person
me show you something.
Okay.
that I know that got real money, and I don't know nobody, I'm just saying this was a minute ago, it was Coi Leray. And I know she got real money because she was signed to my mans in them. That's the last person I know that got okay, I'm not gonna say the amount, they got a chunky amount of money.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't seen nobody. Everybody that I know is getting great deals. They saying I signed for 50,000, I signed for 30,000, I signed for 78,000, but then the marketing budget will be 250. And then the recording budget will be 400, and then they'll say I did $1 million deal. But they didn't. But they only got 70,000.
So do you think rappers any musician, should they go mainstream or should they say independent?
For me, I would always go mainstream.
Why?
Because to do it yourself, like you said, you need know-how, you need a good team, you need a budget, and you need to know where to spend the money, and you need somebody like that man Clue over there to champion your product that's gonna give you the exposure. That's a lot of shit you gotta do to be independent. You gotta sell your own merch. You gotta be disciplined to reinvest your money. You have to turn around and invest your money back into yourself. And that's what these people not doing. They just taking the money and hoping that they're gonna make more money and somebody else is really gonna spend the money. If that's the case, if you really got talent, you go to the major, let them give you your money, take your little bit of money in your team and still work your shit.
Yeah.
And let them come in and throw the real bag on there. See, the problem with the majors is people get with the major and be like, my job done.
Yeah.
I signed with the major. No, nigga, your job just started.
Yeah.
When we signed our deal with your Quarter Lab, I called them and said, our job just started.
Yeah.
And people knew us and we was popular.
Yeah.
But right now is when I say that this is go time for us.
Yeah.
Because people gotta know that it's a progressive, it's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And it all depends on where you wanna go. I wanna be a superstar.
Got you.
I don't wanna just be known, cool, straight. I wanna be the superest of the stars, nigga.
Yeah.
So in order for me to do that, I know I need a machine and I know I gotta get the right lawyer to sign the best deal for me.
Yeah.
So I get the benefits. Most of these people that signing these so-called bad deals, they don't rely on their lawyer. It's like I come to you and say, yo, I'm gonna give you a $100,000 deal right now. Ghost gonna pull the paperwork. You gotta pull the paperwork out.
Yeah.
That's how I go. Me, I'm like, no, you gotta send it to Bob Celeste. You gotta send it to the lawyer.
Yeah.
And that's where everything gets stunted. Get a good lawyer, sign your good deal, and you will get the money that you deserve.
So do you think, like Nipsey, they did partnerships. So do you think somebody should do a partnership if they come independent with a major label? Because Nipsey did with Atlanta.
I don't want to say nothing about Nipsey because he's dead.
All right, my bad.
But Nipsey wasn't getting the respect and the hype across the world that he's getting since he's been dead.
Yeah.
When he was alive, he did a show up here and they didn't appreciate him. It wasn't packed.
Okay.
So no, I wouldn't want to go that route.
Got you.
I wouldn't want to be just the West Coast dude and all that. I told you, I want to be number one.
Got you.
I can't be number one running around here doing what we doing. Like, we had a brand partnership girl that was here, and she's gonna try to help us really get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that works for us, then that's good, because we need people to join on our team.
Yeah.
But if I was with, say, I'm not gonna say their name because they're trash. If I was with maybe a Barstool Sports, and then they would be funneling the money into what we got going on, I would be a bigger star than me just trying to do everything myself.
Got you.
You got me?
And the reason I asked you that question because I know I get a lot of artists who are up and coming, and they always want to come to me to get like business funding to start their careers. But some of them don't know how to like market their business once they get.
All right, so here's what you're
gonna
do. Let's end this interview with this. You're coaching these artists. You put the bundle package of BagFuel, and boom. So I got you the money. This is the people you call. This is the video director. This is exactly how you're gonna spend your money.
Yeah.
But you know why that's real? Because some of the
That's how
people
it
in your network, Brandon the provider, you know Brandon from Charles?
Don't know Brandon.
Well,
been around
Brandon.
Brendan, yeah, Brendan. You talking about
Not Brendan Boyd, Brandon the provider. Is another guy, Brandon.
No.
Millionaire Essential.
I'm gonna leave it this, I promise.
Yeah.
Brandon came to us and was like, yo, I get rappers and I get singers money, and I want to refer them to you so you could tell them how to spend it. I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I was like, I don't want to be involved in no rappers and singers. That was a bad mistake by me.
But I feel like this is just me seeing because I've been my family's in the music industry, whatever. So this is just me seeing my friend Vic build up Blast and their record label. I seen the whole setup, how they did the independent thing. And I feel like it's all about when you get the budget, if you are doing independent, it's all about how you market to us, running the ads and stuff like that, starting your own like concert, small concert, and then branching out too. And then also coming to the promo. Like we seen Boss Man Dilo. He got, fired doing that podcast, rapping and stuff like that. So you can take off based off your connections and promotion and stuff like that.
And look, and they sign with record labels and tell you they not.
Mm-hmm.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
That's why people think that they can do it independently. They're really signing with the label, saying, I didn't sign with no label, and the record gets around, I signed with the label once the record was out because they don't want to pay niggas. Yeah. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, of course.
So if you get on the right side of the smoke and mirrors, then you can make it go down.
Yeah.
But I still would say I wouldn't go independent because while Blasting was doing it, you could have had a whole building with 50 people working for you.
No, I feel
and
you.
It's all about, like you said, about the football player.
Yeah.
Invest in your shit because for some reason, people that are artists think that their career is gonna be forever.
No, it's not.
You gotta prepare for later.
Later, yeah, of course.
Like, subscribe, super thanks. If you go to Atlanta, you hit up Princess Dior. She got everything for you. She can get you with a copter. She can pick you up. She does classes. She can get you money. She can fix your credit.
Yeah.
She does everything. We only talked about a couple of things that she do, just let y'all know she gets the money. But you go to Atlanta, tell them how they can find you.
You can find me on all platforms, Instagram and YouTube and Facebook at It's Princess Dior.
Is there money bags behind that too? Is there money sign in there?
No money signs. And I got a 3-day free challenge too as well that's coming up. So make sure you plug into that too as well. I'm gonna give you all the stuff, how to get funded, and also how to use AI for your marketing and stuff too, and so much more. And how to get grants. So about to go crazy.
BagFuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. Go to BagFuel.com, cop my cookbook, cop his BagFuel baby sweatshirts. We got Clue right over there. I promise y'all, we're going to find a way to stream his old mixtapes on the website, and we're going to have something nice for y'all to do with it. BagFuel, we out of here. You heard?